And what is going on, guys? Man, I'm in a good mood today. It is roughly 58 degrees here in Orlando. Got the windows open, got the patio doors open, letting in all the nice cool air. For anybody who knows anything about Central and South Florida, it is always freaking hot. And today it is feeling beautiful. It's got me in a great mood. It is college game day. Today, LSU is playing Alabama. Best game of the year, every year, even though this year we're going to get our asses kicked. Everybody knows that. Don't care. Love college football season. It is the best. Just bear with me real quick. I am filing my flight plan on Vatsim. Let's see, fuel available. 254. Airspeed. Well, I hope everybody is having a great day today. Was not planning on doing a stream this morning, but I had a little bit of time to kill before I go get a haircut later on. Got a couple buddies of mine that are at work and wanted a little at-work entertainment. So I said, you know what? For my good friends, I will give the people what they want and do a little stream. Today we're going to mix it up a little bit. Usually I'm flying in the U.S. because that is my comfort zone. And today we're going to get out of the comfort zone and do a little bit of flying down in the Caribbean. That is filed. Flaps 121 simulation says roll tide. That is one of my good friends who's at work. And go Tigers. All right, so today we are in, God, what is Mdsd? Santo Domingo, I believe. I don't know. I'm supposed to know this. I do dispatch flights to and from this airport pretty much every night that I work, and I don't know. I have a hard time keeping track of a lot of the airports that are south of the border. A lot of them seem the same or sound the same. You know, if you put in the airport name, you know, or the code, it tells you like Las Americas or something like that. Don't tell me nothing. I need to know. Yes, I was right. Santo Domingo. I need to know the city name. I don't need to know the name of the person that the airport is named after. So anyways, today we are going from Santo Domingo over to St. Thomas. This is going to be a fun one because I have Phil there's St. Thomas Airport installed. At least should be installed. I have a bad track record of landing at an airport that I think is installed, and it's not. We're going to be shooting the ILS 10 approach into there. It's kind of like St. Martin. It's over. It's an approach over the ocean. Got mountainous terrain nearby, so should be a fun one. I haven't done this approach ever, like in the 11, 12 years that I've been flight simming. So that'll be fun. We'll all be seeing something for the first time. At least y'all be seeing it for the first time with me. So without further ado, let's jump inside the airplane. And actually, before we do, let's take a look at the airplane. Today we are Caribbean Airlines flight 425, I believe. Yep. It's going to be a weird call sign for me. I'm used to doing, you know, United, Delta, Spirit, whatever. Never done Caribbean, so that's pretty cool. Interesting livery. I don't know if this is their real life livery or not. I doubt it with the masking. Found it on FlightSim.2, and because of the masking, I was like, hey, I'm gonna download it. So I like that black mask that are now starting to be featured on Airbuses a lot more. I think it gives a lot of character to the aircraft. Alright, so we're just going to roll through things pretty quick. Not going to mess around a whole lot. We'll just roll through it like real life pilots. Bat 1, Bat 2, get a little ding ding. Ground power. Wait for the on bat. Probably give me something to write on since we'll be flying online today. Deer number 2. Rio, I should not have given you my little notepad. I've got this book thing here, but it's not as good whenever you gotta keep this front cover flipped back. Let's write down some important info. Zero fuel weight today is 129.5. With our block fuel of 14.7. Takeoff weight's gonna be 143.7. And our required at takeoff fuel is 12.6. Little things for me to look at quickly when doing checklists. Alrighty. So ADAIRs are getting aligned. Cruise supply, ground control, CVR test. Nav lights. Seatbelt sign stays off since we don't have our fuel yet. Smoking sign comes on. Flaps 121 says, "Don't worry, I will enjoy it on your behalf." I will arm the emergency lights. It's hot, so we're going to turn on a little AC. Last time I rode in the cockpit, the captain was freezing me. Alright, so that is set. So now we'll do engine 1 fire test. Good test there. We'll go APU fire test. Good test there. And engine 2. Good test. Cool. Alright, let's get Pacx going. I don't know why it went up here. What? Huh. Looks like Pacx doesn't recognize St. Thomas. So that's a problem. Let's say I'm gonna just put same line in. Obviously, we're gonna land at the wrong airport. Who cares? We just want it for the ambient sounds, right? Do y'all want some boarding music? I'll let y'all. If you say yes, I'll restart this and we'll throw on some boarding music. Y'all let me know. In the meantime, we'll start programming the airplane. So we're gonna go to ATSU, AOC menu, init data request. We got our call sign. We are Caribbean 425 from Santo Domingo over to St. Thomas. Estimated time en route is 46 minutes. And we'll head on down to our weight and balance. 14.7 is our block fuel. We'll go ahead and get that loaded. Our zero fuel weight that we want is 129.5. So let's say, let's just start with 100 passengers, see what that gives. That's 124. 127. Let's go 118. It's 129. That's fine. Start boarding. Do our diff strip. That's not what I wanted. Data, AC status. Our nav database is current. Init. We'll initialize. City pair is correct. We have our alternate of San Juan, Caribbean 425, cost index of 40, cruising altitude of 290. All that is correct. IRS init, it is initialized, that's good. Flight plan. We are going to depart off runway 17. I don't know why it says there's no SIDS, because there are SIDS, so that's going to make that a little bit of a problem. It's got MELLA. Huh. So this is the SID we're supposed to be on. The MELLA to Juliet departure. We'll hit Rexel and then turn left to 116 degrees to intercept SD 453 and so on and so forth to MELLA. So let's see if we can't manually input these fixes. Rexel, give my plates back. SD 453. I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know if that's an airway. Took it. So that's why I'm not so comfortable flying outside of the US, because I'm much more familiar with SIDS and stars in the US. I'll clear this discon. That'll work. San Juan. We're going to land on the ILS 10. There are no stars here. So this is not great. Has us going TOURO to the airport. Over flying the airport, it would swing back around and intercept this fix to start the approach. So let's see. Go planned. Yeah. So as you can see, you got a whole bunch of lines. We don't want that. Try to get where we can see both. Alright, so let's take out
on behalf of the cabin crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight.
that.
Be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you.
Alright, perfect. Take out the discon.
After you put your carry-on items in the overhead bin and it is full, make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Also,
Flight plan is done. Secondary, you can't use RadNav. I don't know if we have any nav aids.
Please make sure that you are able and willing to perform these actions. If you're not, please let a flight attendant know so that we can proceed with you. You are free to use your portable electronic devices during the boarding process. We ask that larger electronic devices are stowed once you depart.
I can't see this because my thing's in the way. I'll just put in SDQ, see if that works. Nope. Screw it, we don't need it. Alright, and net B, it should be done boarding. They are, so we got a 0 fuel weight 129.0, CG of 23.5, our block fuel is 14.7. Make sure that's on board, it is. Let's see how long this runway is. 11,004 feet. Long runway. High intensity runway lights. Cool. No special notes. Damn, it's almost 200 feet wide. So with that, we'll go flaps 1. We'll go a flex of 70. Transition altitude 18,000 feet. And we got our V speeds 132, 133, and 137. Alrighty, flight directors are on. Constraints come on. We don't turn on the VORs. We don't have any that we're using. Let's see, for this departure, there's a top altitude. Yes, I don't know. 2J 8,000. Doesn't say. I'm just gonna put in 8,000. The airport is uncontrolled as of right now. We'll pick up our IFR once we Jim says yes, he wants some boarding music. Alright, well, let's restart Pacx. We're going to put a lot less passengers so it doesn't take as long to board them. Ugh, again. Alright, let me know if the music's too loud or anything. I can change the audio on this stuff. Alright. So the jet bridge is not working. I think it had me parked too far away from the jet bridge. Music's a little loud in my ears. Yeah, see, jet bridge isn't moving. Alright, so 8,000. So everything is looking good, set up, and ready to go. I'll go ahead and start the APU. We have our fuel, so turn the seatbelt signs on.
When you find your seat, please be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. Unless you're in the front row, please place all of your items in the overhead bin.
Damn, it's already
If you
11:30.
have any trouble finding a location for your carry-on items, please let a flight attendant know.
I gotta be out the house by roughly 12:40 Eastern time to make my hair cut.
If you are not able or prefer not to perform these actions, please let a flight attendant know so you can be released. Feel free to use your cell phones during the rest of the boarding process, but we do ask that laptops, tablets, and any other larger electronic devices are
Alright, before start checklist to the line, maintenance log and tails on board and check, copy preps complete, gear pins covers removed, signs on auto, ADIRS is nav, fuel required 12.6, and we've got 14.7 on board. Altimeter's 3000 set. EFB is checked. Before start checklist to the line is complete. Quick little departure briefing. It's uncontrolled, so we'll pick up IFR. Once we're airborne, we're going to push out, turn our nose to the right, and we're going to taxi Charlie to Alpha, short 17, depart 172 heading. We'll intercept Rexel, turn 116 to SD 453 and 105 to MELLA. Weather's not a factor. I don't believe terrain is too much a factor of the direction that we're going. I'm the pilot flying and the pilot monitoring. I'm We'll be departing on the flaps 1, flex 70, V speeds of 32, 33, and 37. If y'all have any questions, throw it in the chat. Other than that, let's get going. APU bleed, external power, fuel pumps, beacon, and let's get rid of all the stuff outside. Get buttoned up. Actually, we'll go ahead and
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome
call up the tug
flight
too.
425. Our flight time will be roughly 46 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray tables and seatbacks must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare doors for departure, cross-check, verify straps, and stand by for all calls.
Oh man, San Juan Center went offline, so we no longer have Vatsim controllers. Damn, I knew I was gonna miss them.
Okay, sir. Bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft. Standing by for pushback.
Alright, before start checklist below the line. Windows, doors, and slides. Closing arm. Beacon's on. Thrust lever is idle. Parking brake is on. Transponder is auto. Before start, checklist is complete. Here we go. Pushing
Cockpit to
back.
ground.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay. Cleared for push start.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Alright, run the block.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the flight attendants for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is fastened, please make sure that your seatbelt
Not sure what's up with the
To fasten, insert the
floating
belt
cone.
into another and tighten
Seen
the
that a
joint
few
on the
times.
end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire flight as you may experience unexpected turbulence. Please take a few moments
Flaps
to
121
locate
says,
one
"Are
of
you
several
truly
emergency exits on the
all
stairwell.
ready?"
In some cases, your nearest exit
Not
may
sure
be
what you mean
behind
by truly already,
If
but
there's an
if I'm
emergency
truly
in
ready,
the
I am
back of the
truly ready.
aircraft, there is lighting on the floor that will guide you towards the exit.
Firing up engine 1.
In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will drop in front of you.
This will work
To
here.
start the flow of oxygen, hold the mask towards you. Place it
Set
firmly
parking
over your
brakes.
nose and mouth, secure the elastic band
Okay,
behind your
pushback
head,
completed.
tighten the
Please set
straps
your
if
parking brake.
necessary, and breathe normally.
Parking
Although
brake
the bag
set.
does not inflate,
Parking
oxygen
brake
is
set.
flowing to the
Lowering
mask.
aircraft.
If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on first and then
Ground.
assist others.
Startup is complete.
Keep
You
your
may
mask on until a
disconnect.
member of the crew advises you
Roger.
to
Good engine start. Clear it to
In the
disconnect.
event that the
See you
pilot
at the
decides
side.
to
Have a
take
good
for a
flight.
swim, a fashionable
Holding
life
position,
vest is
waiting for the
located in a
visual.
pouch
Thank
under
you
your
and
seat or
goodbye.
between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Flip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle up the
Oh.
vest. Pull the
Oh,
strap
I
up
get it.
tightly.
Like
Take the
Truly's.
vest, pull firmly on the red
Ah,
cord, and
no.
connect to the aircraft.
This
If
is
your life vest does not inflate
Jocko
automatically, pull into
Discipline
the mouthpieces for manual
Go
inflation.
Drink. It's
This vest is equipped with a whistle and light.
It's an
If
energy
necessary,
drink
this
developed
can
by
be used
Jocko
at the
Willink,
secondary location.
former Navy SEAL
Please securely stow
and
your
badass
personal
human
items.
being.
Make sure your seatbelts are
It
fastened
is
and
sugar-free
seat back
and
tray
keto.
tables are
Not
in
that I
their
give a
full
shit
upright
about
position.
that. I'm
We
not the
remind you that
healthiest
this is a
person in the world,
non-smoking flight. Tampering with,
but
disabling, or
it's
destroying the smoke
delicious.
detectors
So,
located in the
and I like
lavatories
supporting
is prohibited by law.
veterans,
All of this information can be
military.
found in the safety card located in the seat back
All right,
in front
firing
of
up
you.
engine number 2.
Read it and let a cabin member know if you have any questions. Thank you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
baggage cart dude better watch out, because we're about to be tearing out of here pretty quick. Getting pushed for time. Gonna get that Southwest taxi going. Hopefully San Juan Center comes back. Alright, that should be a good start. Yep. Alrighty. App start flow. Engine mode selected to normal. Arm the spoilers, reset rudder trim, flaps to 1. TCAS TA. Well, that's 2000. 23.5 is our trim. It's a 2-engine taxi, so the APU can come off. After start, checklist, engine ice is off, yellow pump is off, road trim 0, after start checklist complete. Clear left and clear right. Let's go brake check. Pressure 0. Once we make this left turn and get on the straightaway, we'll do our flight controls check, followed by before start flow, and then, or correction, before takeoff flow, and then before takeoff checklist to the line. And once we get short of the runway, we'll go below the line. Clear left and clear right. Flight controls check. Got full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, rudder, full left, full right, neutral. Flight controls check complete. We'll leave the weather off since it's an op. The wind shear comes on. TCAS to TARA. Auto brake to max. Status page check. TO config check, and we'll notify the flight attendants.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
And ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, I want to thank you for flying Spirit. We are #1 for takeoff. We'll be off the ground in about the next 2 to 3 minutes. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure. Alright, before takeoff checklist.
From the cockpit, I want to thank you for flying Spirit. We are #1 for takeoff. We'll be off the ground in about the next 2 to 3 minutes. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure.
Before takeoff checklist, gross weight comparison. Our takeoff weight, our planned takeoff weight's 143.7. We're at 143.6, so that cross checks. Pitch trims 23%, 23.5% CG set. V1, VR, V2 flex is 132, 133, 137 flex 70 set. Flaps config 1 plus F. Flight controls, or correction, flight instruments checked, flight controls checked, ECAM memo takeoff all green, ECAM status is checked, once you're on auto. TCAS code set TRA, ECAM cruise advised, mini briefs complete. Sorta, we didn't do a mini brief, but who cares? Looking for a runway sign. It looks like 17 out there on the pavement, so we'll say before takeoff checklist, below the line, takeoff runways confirmed, fuel 12.6 is required. 14.5 is on board. Engine mode selector is normal. Bleed packs are set. Before takeoff checklist, below the line is complete. Let's rock and roll. Departure heading is 172. Clear on the approach, clear on the runway. Santo Domingo traffic, Caribbean 475 is lining up on runway 17, departing the airspace to the east. Santo Domingo. Alrighty, we got a 3-minute warm up. And again, it is 172. My lineup's a little bit off, obviously. Getting preoccupied with the radios. Throttle up 50%, looking for symmetrical thrust. Get on that 172, there it is, back to nav, and man, flex SRS, runway auto thrust blue. It's gonna be a longer takeoff roll since we're departing 70 degrees flex temp. There's 80 knots thrust set, neutral by 100. There's V1, hand off the throttle, rotate. We got positive rate. Gear up, disarm spoilers. We're gonna pitch up to 15 degrees. Santo Domingo traffic, Caribbean 475 is clear, runway 17, Santo Domingo. Acceleration climb altitude is 1,550 feet off the ground, and there it is. So we'll nose down, get a positive trend on the airspeed. Thrust climb, climb. Not a whole lot to look at. Alright, so flaps just went up. After takeoff checklist, landing gear is up, flaps retracted, bleed packs are set, and APU is off. After takeoff checklist complete.
Traffic 784 Papa Romeo, taxiway to runway 17.
So who we just heard was 784 Papa Romeo, flying from Santo Domingo over to Miami. And looks like a citation. Then there's also, well, that's gonna be a long one, JetBlue, flight 2510. They're getting ready to depart Santo Domingo as well, heading up to JFK, and then Airbus A321. Can't wait till I have a 321, especially 321 Neo. That'd be nice. We got speed alt star. So 8,000 until SD 453, and then after that we'll keep our climb going up, and we'll just head on up to our final cruise. Another 5 miles to go. Yeah, I wish Phoenix was in the chat.
Traffic 74 Papa Romeo, take off runway 17 from Las Americas.
I am definitely Team Phoenix. Flaps 121 Sims. I know your team Phoenix too. We talk about it all the time. Alright, so now should be crossing. There it is. Let's take her up to our final cruise of flight level 290. Open climb. Thrust climb, open climb. Got 29 blue.
Gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet. You may now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. You will be required to pay a small fee if you wish to access it. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able to access our wide range of free live TV and paid movies library.
Alright, there's 10,000 feet. Landing lights come on. Ding the flight attendants. And we're going to fly fast. We'll say 320 to start. It's going to pitch for speed. Right about now is where we would have started picking up San Juan Center and had some controllers helping us out. Took us just a little too long to get off the ground. Since it's such a short flight and the dispatcher didn't mention anything of any bad rides, we'll go ahead and turn the seatbelt sign off. Let the passengers do what they need to do.
The flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
And ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, we want to welcome you aboard today. Caribbean flight 425. I think I was saying 475 earlier, but it's Caribbean flight 425. We are climbing to our final cruise altitude of 29,000 feet. We're expecting smooth rides. Looking about another 35 minutes en route. Got some good weather in St. Thomas today. We'll give you a better briefing on the weather once we get a little bit closer. And as always, I want to thank you for flying Caribbean, and we'll talk to you in just a little while.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, we want to welcome you aboard today. Caribbean flight 425. I think I was saying 475 earlier, but it's Caribbean flight 425. We're expecting smooth rides. Looking about another 35 minutes en route. Got some good weather in St. Thomas today. We'll give you a better briefing on the weather once we get a little bit closer. As always, I want to thank you for flying Caribbean, and we'll talk to you in just a little while.
Yes, sir, Jim. It is a good VFR day. Wouldn't expect anything less being down here. A lot better than what Florida was yesterday. So mad I didn't get to finish yesterday's stream. Had some really good gnarly weather to try to land in. There's 18,000 feet. We're going to go standard. And don't forget the standby. Look how beautiful that is down there. Flaps 121 simulation says, as opposed to the U.S. East Coast, bad rides today. I don't know. I was kind of feeling like some adverse weather for today's flight, but I wanted to do something different, so I came down here. Even on yesterday's stream and all that nasty weather, it was surprisingly smooth. Man, that's pretty, ain't it? Let's do a barrel roll. Wonder what our passengers would think if we tried to barrel roll an Airbus. Clearly the satisfactory would go down. I think that is Punta Cana out there. Yep, that's got to be Punta Cana. Looks just like their airport. Flew out there once. Went out to a resort out this direction. It was an awesome trip. It's a guy's trip. Best kind of trip there is. $200 miles to go. By the time we get to cruise, it's gonna be time to come down. So when we left, weather in St. Thomas was winds 130, 13, 10 statute miles, clear skies, temperature 29, dew point 22, altimeter 3003. Good weather. Make for a beautiful approach. I need to do a St. Martin live stream as well. Damn phone's about to die. Gotta go plug it in, plug it in. If y'all haven't taken a look at the new Galaxy Z Fold 3, highly recommend it. Just got one. Really fun phone. It's a little heavy, I will admit, probably because, you know, it's got extra parts with the hinge and all that stuff, but it's a pretty robust phone, which it needs to be since it has a hinge. Stand by, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my phone charger so I can charge my phone. Alright, we are back. The next area that we're going to be crossing, as you can see in the distance, is the island of Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Trying to say it like the natives. The natives of Puerto Rico. And as we all know, I am not Hispanic. I'm probably just going to offend somebody with my terrible accent. Rio says, hopefully there will be lots of coverage on Vatsim when he gets off, because Rio from Flaps 121 Simulations and I are going to be doing some either shared cockpit or flying separate aircraft. More than likely going to be shared cockpit on Vatsim, if there's anybody on Vatsim to work with us. I'm sure there will be on a beautiful Saturday. So in fact, while we're en route, I guess I'll go schedule a stream for later on. Jim, we would appreciate it if you come hang out with us and watch. We gotta slow her down. We're getting real close to that red line as we're climbing. Let's go 310. There we go. That'll help with that climb. Less than 1,000 to go. Speed Alt Star. We'll speed it up to 315. Just got a Vatsim message. San Juan Center. Contact me on 118.15. Sweet. We got San Juan Center back, y'all. To schedule this deal in a little bit. 118.15. Great. You can barely see the frequencies. San Juan Center, Caribbean 425 with you, flight level 290.
Caribbean 425, San Juan Center, hello, squawk 6430.
6430 in the box for Caribbean 425. I'll be able to see Aguadilla down here. There it is. There's Aguadilla. I think. Yep. No. I don't know. Should be. Yeah, it is. That's Aguadilla. Is this guy gonna acknowledge my position or no?
Caribbean 425, radar contact 19 miles southwest of the Brinken via OR. Maintain flight level 290.
Position checks, and we'll maintain flight level 290 for Caribbean 425. Cool. Now shit's gonna get busy for me. Haven't flown a lot on Vatsim. I'm a bit out of practice.
Caribbean 425, cross TOURO, add and maintain 8000, the St. Thomas altimeter 3003.
Cross TOURO at, what was it, at flight level, or at 8,000 for Caribbean 425?
Caribbean 425 affirmative, cross TOURO at 8000.
Cross TOURO at 8,000, Caribbean 425, thanks. Caught me off guard there. I wouldn't expect them to talk to me again. Still trying to do this, schedule this stream. You are top notch shit. Rio, that's why I got you, man. So you can work my radios. Because I suck. Schwartz.
November 57 Whiskey, San Juan Center, squawk 5447 and ident.
When should we come down?
November 57 Whiskey, affirmative, squawk 5447 and ident. 57 Whiskey, that's 5447.
5447.
November 57 Whiskey, radar contact, no traffic observed on your route of flight, just report. Actually, disregard.
Alright, the stream is scheduled for 3:30 p.m. Cool. San Juan Center, Caribbean 425. Just like to confirm, we're clear to descend, pilot's discretion. Over.
Caribbean 425, affirmative. Descend at pilot's discretion, cross,
TOURO.
Caribbean 425. Descend at pilot's discretion, cross TOURO at 8,000.
Pilot's discretion to 8,000, cross TOURO, Caribbean 425, thanks. Alright, here we go, going on down.
Number 5000 Whiskey, no traffic reported at Sapa, report clear of the runway.
To assist with customs at our destination, flight attendants will begin handing out forms momentarily. Please review and complete these forms and keep them with you for presentation upon arrival.
Dang, even the flight attendant recognizes we're going international. Alright, so there is 8,000 blue. We're going to start our way down. Let's get some McDo programming done. Passengers are going to be pissed when I land in St. Thomas and not San Juan, but shit, ain't my fault. They don't recognize St. Thomas, so whatever. That's going to give me a bad score on the report. Alright, so it looks like the weather's the same. Winds are 130 at 13. Transition altitude 18,000. Temperature is 29 and the altimeter is 3003. Now let's do a little arrival briefing. So we don't have a star. We are going to plan to land on ILS runway 10. Frequency is 110.1. Final approach course is 100. Final approach fix is Jackie at 2100. Decision height is 391. Touchdown zone elevation is 24 feet. If we go missed, we'll climb to 620 feet, then climb and right turn to 2,800. And then we'll just swing it back around, try again.
San Juan Center will be away for 2 minutes.
We have a 30-degree glide slope. Pappy on the left, approach lights. Actually, no approach lights, just Pappy on the left. 620 feet, and then climb and right turn 2,800 if we go missed. Minimum is 391 feet with a mile and an eighth. We have that, no worries there. For runway 10, we got activate. We can't do that. Again, Pappy on the left, 30-degree glide slope. Runway is grooved. It's 150 feet wide. It's like no displaced thresholds. Weather is not a factor. Terrain is a factor. We have mountainous terrain near the airport. Other than that, if y'all got any questions, let me know in the chat. But we'll consider this our approach brief completed. It is an ILS, so we'll go push buttons and we're going to go auto brake low. We've got 7,000 feet of dry groove runway. TOURO. $34 miles, TOURO. We need to be at 8,000. We're currently at 20, so good luck. Hopefully we can make it. Probably not.
Sam on center spec.
Alright, so there is transition altitude. 3003 is the altimeter. Missed it by a little bit. Getting my getting dressed for my haircut. Cannot wait to get Phoenix. Won't have to be eyeballing all of this when to descend and all that. Put 10,000 in so we can stop there and bleed off our airspeed. It's going to be kind of close, but I think we're going to make it. There's TOURO there. TOURO is in 13.6 miles. We're at 11,000 feet.
American 1089, you leave my airspace. Radar Sarah says terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Frequency change approved for American 1089. Thank you. Have a good day.
Alright, 250 in there to bleed off the airspeed. And let's get down there quick. $10,000. Landing lights come on. Approach checklist. Briefing's complete. Approach stable by 1,000 feet AGL. ECAM status is checked. Seatbelt signs are on. Minimums.
We have begun our final descent into your destination.
I guess
Ship 1878, Sim on Center, clears the Boston Airport, mode red to departure, string key transition, then as filed, initial climb flight level 150, clock 2412.
Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and show any
391
hardware
set. Engine, NEIs 1 and 2 are off. Altimeters 3003 set. Approach checklist complete. Four miles, 500 feet to go. Perfect. Whew.
JetBlue 1878, you cut out pretty early in your transition, please repeat.
Alright, there's 8,000.
1878, read back correct, call for push and start. Walker, correction. Corrected 425, descend and maintain 4,000, turn right heading 180, vectors for your descent, expect the visual approach, runway 10.
$180 on the heading, descend maintain 4,000 for vectors for the approach. Caribbean 425. I'm just glad they got an ILS instead of trying to fly some RNAV BS in the fly-by-wire.
Caribbean 425, turn left heading 100, report St. Thomas inside, and I'll be at your 12 o'clock, 20 miles.
100 on the heading, and we'll report field in sight when we get it. Caribbean 425. That's pretty good vectors. Look at that. Got us pretty much perfectly lined up. We're a little catty corner because of this quartering headwind, but
Caribbean 425, descend and maintain 3,000.
down to 3,000, Caribbean 425.
JetBlue 1878, push and start approved, face west.
Just barely see it out there. Got the little lights. Caribbean 425 has the field in sight.
Caribbean 425, cleared visual approach, runway 10.
Clear visual approach from a 10, Caribbean 425. Alright, so let's go direct Kutho. Turn just a couple degrees and hit nav mode, and that should put us on it. Actually, we'll go ahead and arm the approach. We don't have to worry about it. We'll just track the localizer. So we got Lokestar, 16-mile final. Localizer is captured. Glide slope's alive. Well, I thought it was. Now the glide slope is alive. I'll go 180 on the speed. Timing it just right to where I can having the aircraft level right now will help me bleed this speed off. About the time that we
425, wind 13014 and a 10, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 10, Caribbean 425. By the time we get to our speed, we'll be capturing the glide slope, and it all works out nicely. And then we go flaps 2. Glide slope star. We'll go 170 to 7. Glide slopes captured. Misapproach altitude set. Autopilot 1 and 2. Glide slope localizer Cat 3 dual autopilot 1 and 2. Minimums are 391 feet. 9-mile final.
2,500.
We have been cleared to land. So we'll turn these taxi lights and turn off lights on. Take a swig of our Jocko Go drink. And as soon as we land, I have to jump off this thing quick and go get my hair cut.
Ship 1878 taxi holding point Alpha, runway 10, QNH is 1018.
There's 7 miles. We'll go manage speed, gear down, arm spoilers, flaps 3. Okay, I guess it didn't. Usually it'll automatically activate the approach phase when you get this close.
November 57 Whiskey, roger, frequency change approved, have a good day.
But didn't do it this time. Alright, so now we'll go flaps full, being the flight attendants.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
And ladies, let's see. Nope, I don't want that. Diversion, aircraft problem.
From the flight deck, this is your first officer speaking to allow us to deal with the current technical issue. We are going to have to divert the flight.
Landing checklist. Cabin crews advised. Auto thrust speed. Auto brakes low. ECA memo. Landing all green. Landing checklist complete.
diverting due to a problem with the aircraft. We'll keep you informed and do our best to avoid further interruption.
Very nice. Go around, we'll just climb and fly that little valley ahead, and then make a right turn out once we have enough altitude.
300. 200.
Beautiful approach.
100. 50. 30.
1878, wind 090, 10, runway 10, clear for takeoff.
Woo! That wasn't smart. Alright, spoilers, reverse green, and decel.
Caribbean 425, right when able, Alpha to the ramp, having it.
Alpha to the ramp. Thank you for all of your help today. It was a lot of fun. Caribbean 425. Alrighty. Let's get cleaned up. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. This is why I need my co-pilot Rio. It's too hard to taxi and do this stuff. We'll go APU on. Now, I was trying to give a little cinematic view for you guys, and I lost the center line real quick doing that. Alright, let's see. That is after the landing checklist. Exterior lights are set, flaps are retracted. TCAS standby. Engine mode selector is normal. Ground spoilers disarmed, radar and protected wind shear is off. After landing checklist completes. I guess we'll just take number 4 right here.
November 182, Romeo Foxtrot, San Juan Center 555.
So this is
JetBlue 1878, radar identified, say altitude leaving.
typical field there airport.
1878, turn right direct train key, combo maintain flight level 340.
Actually, I think I kind of like this one more than all the other field there airports that I have. Textures aren't bad. Got some nice wear and tear on the tarmac. I like how they got the cones out with the people. Passengers would get out and follow these little paths into the terminal. It's a nice touch. All in all, I like it. Have to do some more flights into here. Alright, so we'll shut down the engines. I'm guessing APU is on. It is. Both engines come off. Continue. Let's see if we can go stairs. cool. We got some stairs, folks. Get these passengers off on this diversion. It's not really a diversion, it's just Pacx did not, we couldn't figure out that, like it didn't recognize St. Thomas as a destination, so we just pretended like we diverted. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out while I know y'all had to work. So I hope this was provide a little bit of entertainment for you. Really enjoyed this flight. I want to fly St. Thomas again. Maybe do a little St. Martin action in the future as well. But I gotta go get a haircut. So as always, thank you for stopping by and watching Wrong Side Simulations, bringing you the best content from the wrong side of the airplane, the right seat. Everybody have a good day until our shared cockpit stream a little later on.
November 12 Army Foxtrot, would you like flight following?
Bid y'all farewell.
November 182 Romeo Foxtrot, Sam Walter, Squawk 545.